Yeah, we'll watch this. I will read it. Yeah, Brett by Sleep, here you go. Master Xehanort had decided to abandon his pupil Ventus on the Destiny Islands, which is where Sora chills. The boy's heart was fractured, useless. But his heart was saved when a new heart found Ventus and helped him fill the void. Sora, several years passed, and Ventus forgot what had happened. He had thought, excuse me, he had found a new home in the land of departure, a sacred ground defended by a long line of Keyblade masters. There he met two other youths, my bad, two other youths named Aqua and Terra. Together they trained with Master Urquis to become Keyblade masters. Both Aqua and Terra should have been named Keyblade masters, but Master Xehanort intervened, convincing Urquis to test his pupils with a Mark Mastery examination. While Aqua passed the test, Terra did not, creating a rift between him and his friends. Shortly after came tidings of unversed strange creatures that thrived on negativity, and Master Xehanort had broken off all communication. Terra left to solve both mysteries. Ventus ran away to be with his friend. As for Aqua, Urquis tasked her with keeping Terra under surveillance and bringing Ventus home as soon as possible. Thus the journey begins. During Terra's travels, Master Xehanort wooded away at the young man's ethics, convincing him that darkness and light were equally important, and that a balance must be kept. Elsewhere, Ventus met Mickey, another trainee, and found himself crossing Keyblades with a mysterious masked boy named Vanitas. The three friends were united in Radiant Garden, but too much had changed. Terra felt betrayed by Urquis and Aqua and retreated deeper into... My bad, I lost where I was at. Retreated deeper into Xehanort's clutches. Ventus sided with Terra and ran off again, and Aqua was left to deal with a mixture of guilt, concern, and love. Guided by fate, perhaps, Terra arrived at the Destiny Islands and met Riku. He decided to bequeath the power of the Keyblade to this little boy, who reminded him so much of himself. I'm sorry, excuse me. Sometime after, Aqua visited these same islands and discovered what Terra had done. She too found a kindred spirit in Riku's friend Sora. A kindred spirit in Riku's friend Sora, and told the boy to stick by his friend and guide him even through the darkest of times. God bless. I'm trash at reading on the spot. Ventus had made a discovery of his own. While rescuing Mickey, he was confronted by Master Xehanort and learned of his connection to the weapon called the X-Blade, known as the Keyblade. But not the same key as the Keyblades, but the Keyblade, if that makes sense. Ventus returned to Master Urquis in search of answers about his past, but the truth was a disaster waiting to happen, and Master Urquis had no choice but to lock his pupil's heart away to keep that disaster contained. Terra arrived just in nick of time and battled his master to protect his friend, but this was exactly what Master Xehanort had hoped for. Terra watched in horror of his new mentor struck the weakened Urquis down. He had been fooled. Terra tried to move Ventus someplace safe, Destiny Island, but Vanitas, the boy with the mask, was already there. Join with me, become the Keyblade, he said. And then Ventus remembered the truth. Vanitas was a part of him, the darkness which had been extracted from his heart. Led by Destiny, Terra, Ventus, and Aqua assembled in the Keyblade graveyard. In the distance, Master Xehanort and Venus appeared. A violent clash occurred, and at the end of it, Terra's body was possessed by Xehanort. Meanwhile, Ventus, having been forced into a clash with his counterpart Vanitas, chose the destruction of them both to prevent the Keyblade from being forged. In the aftermath, Mickey was able to rescue Aqua and Ventus, but Ventus would not wake, and Terra was nowhere to be found. Aqua's journey was not over. Aqua recalled her master's teachings. After finding a safe place for Ventus to rest, she locked the land of departure, which would eventually come to be known as Castle Oblivion. Oh wait, the land of departure is Castle Oblivion? I actually did not know that. Ventus's heart had been nearly snuffed out, so he retreated to the safety of Sora's heart, the same new heart that had saved him once before. Aqua found and confronted Xehanort, who had possessed Terra's body. After a long fight, Aqua dove into the darkness and sacrificed herself to usher Terra back to the realm of light. Aqua wandered the realm of darkness for a decade before meeting a stranger there. She told her about a certain boy who had become the savior of all worlds. When Aqua heard the boy's name, tears filled her eyes and her face beamed with hope. Now, if you don't know, the name they said was Sora. The same boy who seen the kindness in him, or the kindred, as they called it. I was level 14, 20. I believe I was level 14 doing that with Sora. I hate this world. Look at it, I hate it. Terrible. We got a drop though. I'm gonna go ahead and drop. We're gonna give Riku ×2. Give him a ×2 in that as well. Give him that. And give him some candy goggles. Alright, considering I gotta save the game still, we're gonna go ahead and visit this place with Riku. Hit the save spot. That's what it wants us to do. Defeat this wants us to defeat her, is it not? They won't even hit her. Can I hit her now? I don't know how this works now. Throw it. Oh, really? Just shoot him at me then. Alright. Yeah, you're dead. Alright, so as soon as I hit this save spot, I'm gonna end this part. Not sure which part this is until I edit it all together.
Stop her! You there. Have you seen a gypsy woman?
Nope. Sorry.
All right. Thanks. I'm terribly sorry, sir. We've lost her.
Slippery vermin. I'm beginning to question having summoned you back from the wars, Captain Phoebus.
Thank you. You stood up for me. I'm Esmeralda.
Riku. And it's not like I know what a gypsy is. Why are they chasing you?
Judge Frollo has been hunting us for years. We gypsies are guilty of nothing but loving our freedom. Yet Frollo hates whatever he can't control. Now he's even brought in fresh blood to torment us. I'd hate to know what darkness drives that man.
I think I can imagine. Tell me more. Was he always like this?
I don't give Frollo much thought. But, if you'd like, you could try Notre Dame. They say it's a place for answers.
Okay. Okay. Do I want to finish this with Riku to not to what time is it? It's 12:37 a.m. I still gotta level Riku up a few times too, because he's just level 5, Sora's what, level 13? That's 8 levels ahead, bro. But to be fair, I didn't put that keyblade either. Oh yeah, and we don't even have that. Alright, just back up, son. Oh, I've already level up. Let's give you some experience at least. Sure. Yeah, that slime dash, which neither of them really need. My god. Open the stretch room. I don't know if I grabbed this with Sora. So about 600 experience. Oh. Alright, we need to go to command it. Oh, alrighty. Alright, so we're gonna take potions off for cure. Yeah. Alright, we're going to give him that keyblade too. Alright, this is first to try Notre Dame. That's what this is. No, there's a whole more because we're going in here, I'm pretty sure. Alright, yeah, I think we'll go ahead and finish this place with Riku too. We leveled up 6 already. We're about 7 levels off of what Sora is.
Is anybody here?
We'll see what we do here in a minute, depending
Who are you?
on what time.
I'm Riku.
Oh, my name's Quasimodo. I'm very sorry, but the Archdeacon is away.
Actually, I'm looking for a man named Frollo. Do you know where he is?
My master? He said he had business on the outskirts of the city.
Do you mean you know him?
Oh, yes. He's very kind. Master Frollo saved my life. He protects me from the outside world.
He protects you from it?
The people out there would be cruel to me. I'm a monster, you know.
Is that what Frollo told you? Trust me, looks can be deceiving. A good friend sees you for who you are, no matter what face you wear. You should go out there. Find some friends who understand you.
Oh no. My master forbids it. I'm not to set foot outside.
Are you sure that's what's stopping you? Because I think something else is holding you back. Ask your heart, Quasimodo. I'll check the edge of town. Thanks. Wish I could take my own advice.
If you don't know what he's talking about, it's something to do with Kingdom Hearts 1 and 2. Oh, so we're level 6. We can go up here, I do believe. We might as well check it out. Oh, I guess we're going anyway. I didn't mean to go in, but we'll go around. See if there's any chests or anything. There's enemies right here. We're a solid 500 experience, so. Oh, there's a save point here. So we'll go ahead and end this part. So yeah, we're level 13. So. Alright, we'll go ahead and end this part here. Or maybe this has been 2 parts. I'm not sure. I'm gonna end it here though. I'll see you guys in the next part. Peace.